Into Blazquez to make it 2-2. Comeback complete. Are we on for a win here?
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of Borderline Glory here with St Etienne, where in today's episode we have got our season preview, the season of the Champions League. We have a game after that away from home. We start our campaign a bid to finish in the European spots once again, wherever that is to be decided, but it is a game to open up today against Brest, which should be an interesting one. It's been a very interesting summer, to say the least. We will go straight to the recruitment, see what has been going on for us. It has been a pretty good transfer window, and that will be concluding soon. I guess we should start with what's been going on with players leaving the club. We had some players leave on free deals at the end of last year. In particular, one of those was Emmanuel Chukwu. Didn't really get the time he wanted at the end of that last season, or in that last season completely, and yeah, he's decided to move on, and hopefully he can go and find a club where he will get some more suitable playing time, but a good servant when he was in the club. Another player who has left us is Phil Musgrove. Didn't work out with him in the end, really. He's gone over to Celta Vigo, which should be a good move for him, but we signed him as the first real big money move for around 2.1 million euros at the time, which was a lot of money, but it just didn't work out in the end. And that is that. We've had one big player leave us, and that is Albert Giai. He's gone over to Al Hilal. We sold him for 30 million. We actually had an offer accepted for 35 and 40, but they came after, so we accepted 30. Then 35 came in, we accepted that. Then 40 came in, we accepted that from Juventus and Eintracht Frankfurt, I think. But he picked Al Hilal. I wonder why. Probably something to do with that 350,000 euros a week. But I think for that much money, he kind of struggled a little bit with the injuries last year. He was a very good player for us, but I think it was a good move to make. He's had 5 good years with St Etienne, and now he moves on to Al Hilal, where he's still quite young, only 24. I thought he was a little bit older than that, but I think it's a good move for all parties involved. So the good news is that you've seen from those transfers out that he is, I guess, the only big player to depart the club. As you can see here, we have spent 58 million euros on players coming into the club. The first player of those to come in was Agbenifo. We got that permanent deal done, which is always good. We got him on a squad player deal as well. Just really good deal overall, and yeah, I'm very happy to go and bring him in on a permanent deal. The next player we have brought in is his cover on that side. With Brescia retiring, we have brought in Maximiliano Araujo, 35 years of age, but he's played many years with Sporting, 464 games played, as you can see there, 70 caps with Uruguay. This guy's got so much experience, can play anywhere down the left if we need him to. And he just looks like a real solid player to have on that left side, a real bit of experience as well, which can't complain about. He's on a 1-year contract, and if he gives us a year, then he gives us a year. It's just a very good player to have in and around the squad, so we went and made that signing there. The first player we signed on a money deal was Claude Jegu. He comes in, French international, as you can see there. This guy agreed to be a squad player. The whole aim of this transfer window was to secure that bench up a little bit more, and that's what we've done, getting players in on deals who are happy to play as squad players and get the occasional start and a lot of appearances off the bench. He played with FCFSM for the last 2 seasons. Overall, just looks like a really solid player. He's really fast for a midfielder. He's a defensive midfielder, so it gives us some cover for Jaworski, but a very solid player overall, which we can be happy with. The next player we have brought in for a fee of 32 million. Now this signing, he's a left winger, our new player. We'll go and take a look straight at him. It's Andres Garcia. We were looking at left wingers, and there was a few players here and there, but it was quite tough. But then in the end, we came across Garcia. What a player. We have got 19 years of age, so much potential. Quite a fee we spent on him, but I think it will work out. He's been with the Valencia Academy, and he's still only 19 years of age and already looks quite the player. A real good replacement for Giai. We did spend more on him than we sold Giai for, but I think it will be just a real good deal there. We did have the money to spend, so why not? That is the good thing about it. When you want a player, you can go and get it, and I think we've got ourselves a very good player in Andreas Garcia, the fourth signing made there. The fifth signing we made was Idrissa Silva, another midfield cover for us. 195 centimetres for a midfielder. I was a bit cautious about that, but he is 22 years of age. Overall, just looks really, really solid. I was talking about yesterday, if you do remember, that it is always important to get a player that fits the profile of what you want. Just looks like a real good player on the ball, quite the advanced player as well, but just a real solid unit in that midfield. He's been with Porto his whole time and got 14 appearances last season. Looked to do not too bad as well when he did play, and for a fee of 5 million, was it, or something like that? Yeah, 5.5 million. We can't complain about that at all. The final player I brought in for now, on a confirmed deal, is Dominik Zakaj. He comes in, Polish international, already made 8 caps, 193 centimeters, some great qualities as you can see here already. 113 games at this point in his career, including 30 starts with Lazio last year, which is very impressive. And now he gets the move to St Etienne, a Champions League club. We've been able to attract these high quality players and even agree them to be squad players, which is really, really good. But I am definitely going to try and look to rotate these boys a little bit more, where we can just overall a real solid player, quite a fast centre back, and he can cover in at right back as well if we need him to. The final player we will go and look at, it's not been totally confirmed yet, but I'm pretty confident he will be coming in, is Timothy Longello. We can't actually see, oh yeah, we can actually. Overall, another really good player who we look to be bringing in, 20 years of age. A lot of youngsters, but they already look really good, and agreeing some really good deals. This is what I was saying about the pull of a Champions League club. He's got a few things he'll need to work on, but he just looks really, really good to bring in, and we've got a fee agreed of 10 million euros from Lille, so that's always a good deal. We have spent quite a lot on squad players, but the money's there, and I did want to secure some good players. I think we are going to bring in one more centre back, but dare I say, after having a look at this team, it is now perfect. I literally don't think I have one thing I'd want to change about this team. We've moved out unhappy players. The team is ready to go. We've had Nuhard who's saying he wants to move on. If we got a fee that we agreed of 55 million, then we would. We had an offer of about 40, but I wasn't happy for that. If we got 55, I would definitely let him go for that. Liddell is sad that the guy is gone, but what can I do about that? Let's go and get straight into it. Let's go and see what this team is all about. It's the same team. Every single player who's going to start this game was in the squad last year. Let's get straight into it. It's the first game of our season against Brest. So the team for this game against Brest starts with Trugera in goal, backline of Agbenifo, Liddell, Juanma, Barber. We've got Jaworski, Nuhard, Blazquez in the middle, Mange on the left, Luis on the right, and Diakite up top. Kick-off here in this game against Brest. It should hopefully be a real good one. This team is looking absolutely incredible. We have had, I think, every single player who joined us was injured, or they had like viruses or something. The only player who's in the squad today who's a new signing is, well, actually quite a few of them are back now, but a lot of them, there's no Garcia today. A few of the other boys are just not in this team, but this squad, there's just so much quality on the bench. It's still a really young squad. But it's just amazing. We can be really happy with that. It looks like Diakite's picked up an early knock, but this is a Champions League team, a young team who's going to be hungry to pick up that trophy, and there's no reason why they can't if they go and perform really, really well. That's Kwasi on that right hand side, one of our former players with Saint Servette, I should say, if I'm not mistaken. Down this left hand side, Brest are going to look to come and attack it. It looks quite fast. Might have to go and tweak a few settings, but it's come off Josh Liddell. Not the start to the season he would have wanted there. He's got real sad about Guy leaving, as we saw, but what can you do? I think this is really good though, in terms of the fact that we have the reputation now. Achievement is really good for bringing in signings, as we've clearly proven here. We did say that, how important it would be, and it's clearly been proven here, and ultimately it looks like we will go on and have a real good squad who won't want to complain every time they don't get the game time that they want. Obviously now that we have so much quality, I feel like I say this every time, but it does feel like it's going to happen. When a team just gels together and does so well, you kind of don't want to rotate them, but it is clearly there in the quality that it's going to be hard to kind of not pick players, even if they are on the bench. We are 2-0 down here after 30 minutes. Not the start we would have wanted, but I've not got any real worries or concerns just yet. It is only 30 minutes in to the new season, but we do need to really up our game here in order to go and try and pick up 3 points. It's good as well that I've managed to get a play in every single position. We don't have enough substitutes to bring everyone, but when we need them and for specific games from a tactical point of view, that will be really, really important. Here is Agbenifa, finds Nuhard. Can he square it? He does for Mange. It's floating around in the back post. Luis is not able to get there. It looks like Brest are going to look to attack now with this ball. We've had a pre-season go down, played about 9 games. We had some ridiculous scores. We actually played Real Sociedad and beat them like 7-3 or something like that. That was with a slightly rotated team as well, so quite impressive in the end. I think that we might have been it wasn't, it definitely wasn't the full strength side, but what even is our full strength side anymore with all this quality that we do have. We do also have as well, when Garcia comes into this team, a 1-11 team. If you take a look at the bottom, there has been some number changes. Liddell has taken number 2 off Barber, and Barber has taken his number 5, or it might have been Juanma's number 5 and Juanma's taken number 4. What else has happened? Nuhard has taken number 6. We also have Diakite taking number 9 and Triguero on number 1, which is always good to have a 1-11 squad. Diakite is in there. Our new number 9 has got his first of the season. How many is he going to get? The Golden Boot winner. He got that Golden Boot last season, 25 goals, and he'll be wanting to get the same, if not more. And he's got a Champions League campaign to worry about to pick up some more goals. 25 goals. How many total goals has he got now for the club? He got 10 in the first season. He got 11 in the first season. I don't know how many he got across the whole season. Yeah, it was just 11. And then in the whole last season, was it just 20? He didn't get any in the cup, which is interesting. So he scored 36 goals in 2 seasons. Make that 37 in 3, or 2 in a game if you want to put it that way. And that's always good. It's always important to get a real good striker in these teams. You want to look for their profile and what you want. He is like quite a tall striker, but also has got the good finishing ability. A lot of managers will just look straight at a striker who is tall, but it's just not the way to go necessarily. It's about being composed in the rest of this game now, as we look to pick up our first 3 points of the season. With the way we played last season and the quality that we still have in this team. We had offers for some players, but it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, especially with the Saudi clubs. They've all died down a bit, which is nice. Here's Agbenifa. Nuhard squares it. Mind, what can he do with it? It's into Blázquez to make it 2-2. Comeback complete. Are we on for a win here? It's Blázquez who opens up his account for the season. It's a lovely finish. He just gets into the box, and that is as simple as you like, exactly what we want to see. 60 minutes gone here, 30 to go in the remaining part of this game. These boys are not happy when I praise them there. That is the mentality we want to see. We never want to settle for just a point here in our opening game. These are the type of games we need to be winning as well. I don't know if I have a feeling we didn't play Brest last season. I don't really know. I feel like the Ligue on season changes so much, even though that many players don't even move around. But what can you do? 60 minutes gone here. Now from this point on, in the remaining part of this game, we are looking to win, but it's just about managing these players, coming off the back of a good pre-season, bringing in some of the new signings, putting that confidence into them. Maybe we get a winner, but it's just about getting a good start to the season and building up that momentum. 60 minutes gone on the attack. Brest are now down this left hand side. It's on that far side. I'm trying to say it's Juanma, but it is actually Rock Barber who's on the defensive duties there on that side. It's a ball into the back post. Josh Liddell gets that clear only as far as a Brest player on the edge of the area. We'll look to make a few changes now here in this game. I'm going to bring Nuhard off. We'll bring our new signing Idrissa Silva into the middle there. Just so much quality. I'm going to bring Juanma off. We'll bring Zakaj on in at the back. And then as well, do we want to make an attacking change? I'm going to bring Diakite off. Actually, he is injured. He did get a goal whilst being injured, but there's no necessary point in risking him. And we do have a sharp Mylot off the back of that pre-season. We're going offer up words of encouragement. It's just been a great day. Next episode, I'm pretty certain we will have some Champions League games coming your way for the first time as part of Borderline Glory. Who knows how far this St Etienne team are going to go. Obviously the aim will probably just be a playoff, but a top 8. Who is stopping us? We're going to aim for a top 8, but if we get that playoff, we can also be very happy with that. We're going to have a range of fixtures, difficult fixtures, but also some fixtures where we definitely need to be looking for wins. We had the Conference League with Servette when we were not expecting it, and we managed to get to a quarter-final. Who knows what this St Etienne team can do, but ultimately we will come away with a European trophy, as we said all along. There is a ball in behind though. Brest are in behind here, and it is a goal for them after 75 minutes. A few causes for concern potentially if we don't get our A game on. We do want to come away with some points in this game. It looks like we haven't been too bad, to be honest, but it's just been Brest who've managed to get into this game the most, particularly in this second half. It feels like they've been really, really involved, and they may come away with an opening day win, which would be really not the start we would want. I don't think it's going to be too disrupting. Obviously, any good season has to have a good start, as we've seen countless times already on Borderline Glory. Here is Silva with all that height on him. Just look how he absolutely charged through the midfield. Did I say he was quite a fast player as well for 195? He is still pretty fast, to be fair. 14 pace, and he's 2 meters tall. He's definitely not definitely not slow by any stretch of the imagination. 5 minutes to go here in this game. Are we going to come away with any points, or will it be a tough opening day loss? I'm going to bring Dorcas into the midfield, and then I'm also going to bring Luis onto that right hand side, make those changes to wrap up the opening game of the season. It just might not be in this game by the looks of it. What can you do? The full-time whistle is going to go. Not the start we wanted, but I'm sure we'll bounce back in the Champions League coming up tomorrow. So there you have it, not to be in the end in our opening game. Hopefully not too much cause for concern. By the time you join us tomorrow, it will be some Champions League action. If you did enjoy that episode, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Make sure to go and join the Discord down below. I'll leave you all with this little tune. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all for that UCL action coming up soon. Thank you. Bye bye.